Anyway, before I go on to explain what an Ogiamba means, I'd like to shortly talk about this whole frenzy going on social media about the Oba of Benin visiting church, visiting a Pentecostal church under the leadership of Reverend Omobude. Well, a lot of social media has been going, giving fallacies and something that is not historical, that this is the first time any Oba Benin is visiting a Pentecostal church. That is a big lie from the pit of hell. Oba Isigi established a Roman Catholic church in about built and constructed his own church, which today has survived as Olea Rosa. So Oba Isigi actually was a Christian convert and he attended church. And so that's a long time ago. Then even recently, in 1986, yeah, I think 1986, Barry Dawa was partook in the opening ceremony of the headquarters of Church of God Mission under the leadership of late Benson in Daosa. Even in 2008, the late Oba of Benin, the Oba of Barry Dawa, also attended a Christ embassy or so. So the Oba of Benin visiting a church doesn't shouldn't raise an eyebrow. I listened to the entire video. He didn't say he's not a Christian. A present Oba Ayawa is not a Christian convert. He's a core absolute traditionalist. All his prayers, go and check the video. He didn't mention Jesus Christ. He's not a Christian. He just said by the power of God and our ancestors. So which even Reverend Momobudi and other Christian pastors also come to the palace of the Oba of Benin. That doesn't make them traditionalists. So Oba of Benin visiting one of his son, a Benin man, shouldn't raise any unnecessary eyebrow. So I haven't said that, but let me now. I have addressed this Ogiamba issue 1,000 times. I don't know why some very uneducated and Benin people, uneducated Benin miscreant, social media miscreant, keep using the word Ogiamba. You just cannot use that word Ogiamba casually. It's something unbelievable. The declaration of anybody becoming an Ogiamba has to be Oba himself, or if not in present jurisdiction, the Oba has a mouthpiece, which is his secretary, the Benin Traditional Council. So if anybody is so declared Ogiamba, it has to be coming. For example, Isehure, who was declared an Ogiamba the other day, that message was conveyed to the public by the Benin Traditional Council, which the letter was read by the Yaser of Benin. So that is how you declare an Ogiamba. So every other thing that does not pass through that process of being declared by the Oba himself or through his official mouthpiece, which is the Benin Traditional Council, it is wrong to allege that anybody is an Ogiamba because of different of ideas. Historically, an Ogiamba is an art. It's it's not something that anybody who wants to wish his enemy, not to think about his friend. An Ogiamba means is worse than an outcast. It's someone, once you are declared an Ogiamba, you are worse than an outcast. No Edo person, whether son or daughter, can ever interact with that person, because that word Ogiamba has a grave consequences. It is also extremely rare for anybody to be declared as an Ogiamba by the Oba himself, because he knows the gravity of being ascribed as an Ogiamba. In the entire full Benin history, you can barely get up to 3 or 4 persons as an Ogiamba. I gave an illustration of Oba Adolo, whose younger brother, elder brother, also Ogbe Wekon, gave a trying times in trying to dissuade him of becoming the Oba of Benin. Eventually, he became the Oba of Benin. And when Ogbewekon passed on, joined his ancestors, some of the Benin chiefs came and told Oba Adolo and said that Ogion Ogbewekon or not Twain, Ogion Ba, no Ogion Ba. And the Oba told him, Oba Adolo, that's the father of Oba Aboramed. Historically, I'm quoting history. The Bible told him that you do not have that right to declare my brother an Ogion Ba, except I declare him so. And being that we were born the same way and death has taken him, that means the death also beckon on his door. These are proofs. There's barely anybody that is so declared so an Ogiomba. There was one Iyase that was declared an Ogiomba because he killed one of the Oba's daughter. It's a long story. Iyase Ekmenede. It was a very tough Iyase. Because of that being declared an Ogiomba, Iyase Ekmenede hung himself because he understand that once you are declared an Ogiomba, a dead man is worse than an Ogiomba. So it pains me with the amount of illiteracy and ignorance that flows in the minds of our people to go on social media and declare people Ogiomba. So, but anyway, I don't think anybody should take them serious because they don't have that authority. You can quote me. My name is Imaswen Amowe Zoduwa. You can quote me anywhere. You can take this voice note anywhere. Nobody is declared an Ogioba except the Oba himself. All the official mouthpiece of the Oba, which is as of now the Benin Traditional Council. So anybody calls you an Ogioba, he's as foolish as he sounds. He's just ignore him. He or she is foolish. He or she is ignorant. He or she is illiterate. Yes, he or she is illiterate. Nobody can declare anybody an Ogiomba except Oba himself or his official mouthpiece, which is Benin Traditional Council. That is facts that can't be disproved by anybody. You can measure my statement with any other thing. So there's barely anybody that is Ogiomba by real sense except by the Oba. All Omanobayi that has that traditional rule mandated by the Oba of Benin to pronounce. So every other person that comes online to call this one Ogiomba, 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 they are all foolish and stupid. You don't have that authority. And using that word casually is even more annoying because an Edoma pronouncing another Edoma and Ogiomba is even amount to treason. Of I get net there. You declaring another person an Ogiomba when the Oba of Benin has not declared that person an Ogiomba, even makes you an Ogiomba for saying what the Oba has not said, for taking responsibility, for taking authority that is not even yours. Only Oba of Benin has the right and the power and the mandate to declare anybody as Ogiomba. I said so. If you don't know some, why I sell Ogbe? Oba talk be, you said.